This is likely the most terrifying true crime case that ever happened on Halloween night. Halloween has always been my favorite holiday. As a kid, I looked forward to trick-or-treating all year. I mean, who does not love free candy? And I'm sure all, or at least most of you guys listening, remember the adults in your life checking through your Halloween candy after you got done trick-or-treating to see if there was anything that looked sketchy, suspicious candy that appeared opened or maybe tampered with. For most parents, the biggest fear for them on Halloween night is that some sicko laced their child's candy with hallucinogenics or razor blades. I'm sure we've all heard it. Check your candy for razor blades, needles, substances, anything that looks suspicious. This fear actually stems from Halloween night 1974, when an 8-year-old boy suddenly died less than an hour after eating his Halloween candy. And then more poisoned candy was found in the stashes of other trick-or-treaters. But as we dive deeper into this case, you'll find that the truth is more evil and sinister than you could ever believe. The O'Brien family appeared to be your all-American, Southern, middle-class Christian family. You had the father, Ronald O'Brien, his wife, Danae, and their 2 children, 8-year-old Timothy and 5-year-old Elizabeth. That Halloween night, 1974, Ronald took his 2 kids trick-or-treating with a group of their family friends and their kids in the neighboring town of Pasadena, Texas. The group are all trick-or-treating together and it all seems normal, lighthearted fun, until they get to a house where the lights were all turned off. Typically, this means that no one's home, maybe they're out trick-or-treating themselves, or they're just not handing out candy. But the kids chose to go up and knock on the door again, and after no one answered, they just scurried off to the next house. While the entire group was out trick-or-treating, Ronald O'Brien was hanging back a few steps. I mean, this is definitely something my own father would do when we would go trick-or-treating. Me and my siblings, or me and my friends, would be running ahead, and he'd be hanging back a few steps, but definitely still keeping an eye out on us. And since Ronald was hanging back a little bit, he says that house that had the lights turned off actually did open the door after the kids had already run off to the next house. He said whoever was inside opened the door, handed him 5 pixie sticks before shutting the door. So Ronald caught up with the rest of the group and handed out the 5 pixie sticks to the 5 kids that were in his group. They actually did not trick-or-treat for much